Hi guys, Sarah here. Today I'm going to take you on a little journey to the perfect diaper bag, and I am doing this because for Mother's Day, Stan and I decided an early Mother's Day present would be a new diaper bag because we bought one that we ended up not liking for everyday use, and so I ended up buying two different diaper bags to use, to try out, and then I will return the one I don't end up liking, but I thought while I have them here I might as well show you guys. This might help somebody who's in the market for a diaper bag, to see two different ones side by side, plus the diaper bag that didn't end up working and my purse, which I tried to use for a while too. So I just thought I would share all that with you, and hopefully it'll be helpful, and it's also kind of a look at what's in my diaper bag. So this is the bag that I originally bought. It's the Eddie Bauer Meadowbrook in gray. I got it at Target for $39.99, and basically we bought this kind of at the end of my pregnancy. I was just sick of buying baby stuff. I know that sounds really bad, but I was just sick of researching and trying to find the perfect thing. So I just said, this one looks good, there's tons of pockets, let's buy it. And the things I like about it is that it has a lot of storage and it's gender neutral, which is important for Stan and I because I want one that he could easily carry and it doesn't look like overly feminine, that he wouldn't want to carry it. But what I don't like about it is it just has these straps. It's not messenger bag style, so I'll have it on my shoulder and it'll be like falling off, and it's hard to carry the car seat or groceries or whatever I'm carrying while I have this on my shoulders. So I don't like that, and there's no option to add a messenger bag style strap. I also don't like that there's so many outer pockets. If you see here, there's 3 in the front, 2 on the sides, and then this huge one in the back. I like pockets, but I don't want all of my stuff like on the outside where somebody could easily grab it or it could fall out. I'd rather have like more zip closures or a better system on the inside. And on the inside of this one, it's got 2 pockets on this side, a long pocket here, a zip pocket here, and then it's got this like clear zip plastic pocket as well. And we still plan on using this for like bigger trips, or when somebody's going to babysit Celia, we'll just send a bunch of stuff with them. We think it's great for that, but there's so much space in here, and I just feel like everything kind of just like got all disorganized, and I could never find what I was looking for, and stuff was falling out of the front pockets, and it just wasn't comfortable to carry around. It's so big. I didn't want something quite so big. So what I ended up switching to temporarily was my Joe Totes purse that I've had for a couple years. It's actually a camera bag, but I use it as a purse. They don't sell this exact one anymore, but I'll just link to their website below. And I like this because it's sturdy and it's small, but I had a hard time fitting everything in here because it's like half the size of the other one. All there really is this front pocket where I would keep my phone and my keys, and then there's 2 zip pockets, but it was really hard to fit like diapers, wipes, changing pad, that kind of thing, and just the bare minimum in here. So I wanted something kind of in between the Eddie Bauer bag and my purse, something in between that's not too big, not too small, it has the flexibility to add more stuff, but also is small enough that I can just carry it on the go and I don't feel like I'm lugging around like a suitcase. So the 2 bags I ended up going with, the first bag is this Skip Hop Signature Duo bag in Heather Gray. I really like this bag. It's got 2 pockets in the front and they have magnetic closures, which I really like. It has a pocket on each side that can stretch to hold bottles or water bottles. It's got this really long zip pocket in the front that's pretty deep, like it goes almost to the bottom. And then it's got a little key ring here, and it's also got this really fun like secret pocket here that's really deep, but kind of out of the way so nobody would notice it. And then it's a zip closure, and on the inside it has 2 pockets along the back, a pocket on each side, little pockets, and then it's got this pocket in the back with a changing pad. This one is pretty tall, but it's not as wide as the one I was using, and it's got the messenger bag style handle. And what I really like about the Skip Hop bags as well is that they have these stroller clips, so I could unhook the strap, and then you can hook this on your stroller on each side and it will stay on, or you could do it to like the shopping cart or something like that so that you can be hands-free. But I also like that it's messenger bag style, so I can be hands-free when I'm on the go, out and about, running errands and that kind of thing. So I really like this one. And this other bag that I ended up getting was a Skip Hop Dash in charcoal, and it's got a light blue edging around the edge. Oh, and for price-wise, the Eddie Bauer bag was $39.99 at Target. The Skip Hop Signature bag was $59.99 on Amazon. And this bag that I'm showing you now is $55 on Amazon. So the two were comparable that I'm going to choose from, but they're about $20 more than the Eddie Bauer bag. But to me, it's worth it, and it's my early Mother's Day present. So this one is different than the other Skip Hop bag. This one has a flap instead of a zip closure. It, just like the other one, it has two pockets on the front. Instead of just a magnet on the inside, it actually has like magnet snaps, which I kind of like a little bit better. They seem stronger. And it's got two pockets on the outside, but they aren't as stretchy as the other previous bag. It also has this long zip pocket in the front. It does not have a secret pocket like the other one to keep like keys and stuff. And on the inside, it's got two pockets in the back, one long pocket in the front, and then two small pockets on the side. And then it also has the long pocket in the back with the changing pad. Now this one is not as tall as the other Skip Hop bag, and it seems a little bit more compact, which I really liked. I didn't want anything too big, so the smallest I could get with the most amount of space and functionality is what I wanted to go with. Now before I actually show you what bag I went with, I want to actually go through and show you what I keep in my bag and how I'm going to be organizing it now with my new bag that I'm going to pick. And I also want to, at the end, I'm going to show you each bag with the different stuff that I keep in the bag in it, so you can kind of get a feel for the size. So along with the bag, part of my Mother's Day present was also to buy the Sugar Snap files, which I've wanted for a really long time. If you're not familiar with them, basically what they are is like file folders for your bag, or more specifically diaper bag. And basically they are 5 zipped pouches, each with a different tab on top that's labeled differently, so that you can easily store different types of items in categories, and it really helps make use of the vertical space in your bag, so you can easily just pull out one of the pouches or just open it up, grab what you need, and you know exactly where everything is, instead of having stuff at the bottom of your bag and you're trying to get to it, so you pull everything else out, and then by that point everything's everywhere and you forgot why you were even grabbing what you were intending to grab. So I'm going to show you those, and so you can kind of get a feel of what I have in my bag. And these things that I keep in my Sugar Snap files are things that I will be using and keeping in my bag at all times. When I got the Sugar Snap files, it came with this little sheet that says, "A revolutionary way to organize all of your baby and toddler items, designed by moms for moms." And it definitely shows that it was designed by moms, because they're a great design. So this is what the Sugar Snap files look like from the front and from the back. I went with the gray and yellow color scheme. They have the yellow along the top with the tab, and then they have like a gray trellis pattern on the back and along the bottom. And they're just a see-through on the front. And all of the Sugar Snap files have a nice ring for unzipping, which is really nice. And they all have this clasp, so they can hook on to the ring and all be hooked, so you can easily just pull it out. I found that I like it better without the ring, so that I can pull the file completely out easily, but if you like the ring, you can definitely do it that way as well. I'll just take you through and show you what I have in each file. So the very first one is lotions and potions, which I love the name of that. And inside of this I have just like, you know, first aid type of things. I have Lysol sunscreen that I just put in a little spray bottle. It's the Baby Organic sunscreen. I have alcohol wipes, thermometer, Band-Aids, and bulb syringe, you know, that type of thing, nail clippers, things that I want to have for emergencies and that kind of thing. The second file is called Me and Mine, and I actually don't have anything in here right now because all the stuff of my own that I would want in my bag I'm going to have in like the front pockets, and I'm going to show you that later, things that I won't have in these but will have in the bag. But once I get my cycle back, I'll probably put like pads or tampons in here. I might put like gum or chapstick in here. I'm not really sure. I'll keep it in the bag just so in case I ever want to put something in here, I know where it is. But right now it's just empty. The third one is called Diapers and Wipes, and this is obviously the most probably important for a diaper bag. I have about like 10 diapers in here. They fit really well, and these are size 1. I have one of those OXO wipes holders for on the go, and then I have a wet bag, which we're not doing cloth diapers at the moment, but I like to just have that for the diapers so that I can put them in there if there's no garbage around. That way it's not stinking up my diaper bag. The fourth one is called Shirts and Socks. So I have a cute outfit for Celia to change into if she has one blowout, and then I also have a second outfit that's not quite as cute with like hand-me-down boy pants and just like a plain striped onesie in case things get really messy. And then I also have a pair of sunglasses in case we're on like a walk and it's really bright and her eyes could get damaged. And then I have some socks. And the last one is called Snacks and Supplies. My baby's not eating snacks right now. She's only 2 months old. But if I have a snack, I might put it in here, or I might put it in one of the front pockets of the bag. But what I keep in here is my nursing cover, which I love. It's very handy to have, and I use it all the time on the go. I have some bibs, even though right now the only time she has a bottle is at night with her dad, because we just want to get her used to having bottle feedings once I leave her, which will be soon. And then I have a bunch of pacifiers just because you never know when she's going to want a pacifier. So that's what I keep in the Sugar Snap files. In addition to the Sugar Snap files, there's various things that I would want to keep in the bag that's not in the Sugar Snap files, either to have them easily accessible or things that I don't bring every time that I would just want to pop in there. So some of those things are, I always want to have hand sanitizer on me, so if this could just hook in somewhere on the bag, that would be great. Burp cloths, I don't want to have to go into the Sugar Snap file to reach for a burp cloth, because if you need a burp cloth, you need it now. That's kind of the whole point. If there's spit up, you don't want to be digging around, getting it everywhere in the meantime. So I want that easily accessible. Instead of using the changing pad that comes with the bags, I want to use this one. I think it's Eddie Bauer. It was a gift from our baby shower, and it's a lot thicker and nicer and easy to grab in and out than the ones that come with the bag. So I want to be able to fit this, which it's a little thicker, but I like it a lot better. I need to be able to fit my wallet. I have a pretty big wallet. It's a Filofax brand. I keep our envelopes. We do the envelope system from Dave Ramsey, so I want to be able to have that with me, with my cards, checkbook, that kind of thing at all times. So I need to be able to fit this in there. Need on my phone. I want to keep that in a nice special spot so I can easily grab it when I'm on the go. And keys. I actually carry 2 sets of keys, one for Sam's car and one for my car, just so I can easily grab whichever one I need, because I usually am driving my car. And then for things that I don't use every time, but might want to grab in a pinch, or depending on what I'm doing, I just got this in the mail today, actually. I'm switching from a Filofax to the Simplified Planner by Emily Lay. I want to be able to keep my planner in my diaper bag on occasion. So I won't be carrying it with me all the time. I don't need it all the time, like if I'm just going to the grocery store. But if we're going to a doctor's appointment, I want to be able to write the next appointment right in my planner. Or, you know, if I have a lot of downtime or we're going for a car ride, I might want to keep this in there just so I can work on planning or dreaming or whatever it is that I might want to do on the go, making lists, that kind of thing. So I want to be able to fit this in a pinch. It doesn't need to fit really well in there all the time, but to be able to fit it in when I need it to. One other thing I like to keep in the diaper bag on occasion is our camera, and our camera can fit in here along with batteries and SD cards and that kind of thing. I don't want to miss memories, so I would just stick this in there as well. I need to have room for that. It's very important to us to be able to bring this as well without it like falling out and that kind of thing. And the last thing I might want to put in the bag occasionally are toys. Right now Celia's only 2 months, so she doesn't really play with toys yet, but she does like things like this that light up and play music. So if she's kind of fussy when I'm leaving, I might bring something like this along, and I want to have room for that. And as she grows, she will be playing with toys, and I want to be able to put a couple toys, maybe a book or two in there without it feeling super cramped where I can't get everything out. So now I know that seems like a lot of stuff to have in a diaper bag, and it feels like that to me, but I like to be prepared, and I like to have what I need when I need it. I can't be sure at any time that she's not going to spit up, or that she won't need a pacifier, or that I won't be nursing. I like to have it all so when I leave the house I don't have to think about it, because as a mom with mommy brain, you don't remember anything. So I like to have it all there organized so I always can figure out where it is if I need it. So now I'm actually going to take you and show you all of this stuff in each bag so you can kind of get a feel for the space, and then I will reveal which bag I ended up choosing and why. Okay, so here's the Eddie Bauer bag, the bag that ended up being too big for us that we'll use just for like long trips and that kind of thing. As you can see, here's the sugar snap files. It fits really well in here, but look at all this extra space. My wallet is here. I have my phone and my keys in this front pocket, burp cloths in this other pocket, and then some hand sanitizer here, and the changing cover in the back. I still have 2 pockets in here, this long pocket, this clear thing, and this zip pocket, plus the 2 pockets on the side that I'm not even using. So it just was total waste of space for us. We will use this for more practical purposes when we need it. Here's my purse. I'm trying to fit all that stuff in it, and it just is overflowing. As you can see, I can't even fit my wallet. The burp cloths don't fit. Just not practical, but it worked well for me before I had a baby, so no big deal. Here's the Skip Hop Duo Signature bag. As you can see, it fits all the sugar snap files really well. I can easily pull them out and set them back in. I still have a little bit of room on the side. I have right here I have the hand sanitizer. I've got burp cloths in this front pocket. I don't have anything in this pocket or on the side pocket, so if I need a bottle or a water bottle, I can easily put them there. In this front pocket I have my wallet. Fits really well in there. And then in this kind of secret hidden pocket I have my phone and both sets of keys. And then in the back, I haven't pulled any tags off or anything yet, but I could take their changing pad and take that out and replace it with my own. So this has a lot of space. And then let's look at it with the extra stuff. So with a toy, I could easily just slip in here. Camera, I could stick down in the side. And then my planner with some maneuvering. It's just hard with these things in the front. There. So it's just hard because you have stuff in the front, but it easily fits and I can still zip it, no problem, easy peasy. So it fits everything, fits all my specifications. I really like it. And last but not least, here is a Skip Hop Dash bag. As you can see, it is filled a little bit more tightly than the other one, and if you look at the flap, it's got these, it's got two pairs of magnets, so you can either have it really tight or looser, and the way it is stuffed right now, it's on the further one, so it's not as covered as it could be because it's pretty full. So the sugar snap files fit really well in here with a little bit of space on the side, and I don't even need to use the pockets in here, and they have the one big pocket as well. I have my wallet in this long zip pocket, but that's about all that will fit in there. It's not as deep as the other Skip Hop bag. I have hand sanitizer here. There's not like a convenient lanyard to put it on. There is a lanyard clip here, but that's not really helpful to me in there, but you could hook keys on it, I suppose. I have my keys in this front pocket, and I do really like the magnet closures, and then I have the burp cloths over here. And then with this one, I would have to keep my phone on the side, which is no big deal, but if I had to have like a bottle and a water bottle, that might be inconvenient. And then I could probably fit the changing pad I have in the back, but it will be a little bit of a tighter fit. So this one is more snug, and then if I go to add the extra stuff like the toy, I'd probably have to add like over here. The camera I'd have to probably stuff in here as well, and then the planner, let's see. It does fit, but as you can see, it is a very tight fit, but it does work. So let's see which one I actually am going to keep. So I like both bags for different reasons. I really like this one, the Dash, because it's more neutral. I think it looks a little sleeker. It's less noticeable that it's a diaper bag. I like that it has the flap because if it's raining or something, water's not getting into it, although it doesn't zip as well, so water still could get like in the side. And I like how small it is. It's not too small, but I like that it's not overly big. I feel comfortable wearing it and that kind of thing. And I like that it's kind of more minimalistic, less zips and that kind of thing. What I liked about the Duo, the Signature Duo, is I love the hidden pocket. I love the little lanyard clip, and I love that its material is more like bendy. The other one's more stiff, so I like the little bit more bendy fabric because I feel like I can fit more in it, even though it's not significantly bigger. It just kind of bends to what I put in it more. I like the color of this, but it's a little bit more busy, I guess you could say, and I think this one doesn't look quite as good with San wearing it, but it's still very gender neutral, so it really doesn't matter. And I really like the stretchy pockets on the side. I think it's easier to get like a water bottle in and out. But I don't like, what I liked about this one too is that it has the snap magnets instead of just magnets that are on the inside of the fabric, because these don't seem to work as well. They're not as strong. But when it came to which one I ended up picking, I picked the Signature Duo. Snap off a tag for effect. I don't want to wreck it, so I'm going to end up cutting those, but I did want to rip it off to have a dramatic effect. But I went with this one. I feel like this one will be more flexible long term for us. I feel like I can fit anything I need to fit in it at this point, but as Celia grows, I don't even know what I might want to be able to put in here. So I like this one has more flexibility. There were still some unused areas in here, and the sugar snap files I could easily pull in and out without a worry. The other bag, it was a little tighter, and I don't like the idea of pulling one out and then other ones coming with it and then becoming disorganized, because the whole point of this gift was for me to be organized and prepared at any moment to leave the house and have everything I need. So I would give both bags a 2 thumbs up. I think they're both great, but for what I wanted, I think the Signature is the best for me. And I will hopefully maybe do an update as Celia grows of how I'm still liking it, what I'm keeping in it in the future, and that kind of thing. But how about in the comments, you guys tell me what's one essential item, if you could only have one item in your diaper bag besides diapers and a changing pad and wipes, I guess. What would be the one thing you would take with you that you always find that you need? I think that would be really interesting. So I hope you guys like this video. If you're a new mom or pregnant, hopefully this can help you pick if these are some of the bags you were deciding between. And let me know if you like this kind of video. I would love to do more like reviews and that kind of thing in the future if you guys like it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.